and welcome to the first GSBA Small Business Incubator graduation. I'm your host, Levi Coffin. I use they, them pronouns, and I have the privilege of being the business training specialist and grant manager at GSBA, Washington State's LGBTQ and Allied Business Chamber of Commerce. First, we want to take a minute and thank all of the volunteers that got us here today. Volunteer coaches, presenters that have worked with participants over the past year of this program and helped them become the small business owners that they are. We want to acknowledge that it takes work from every small business owner, community member, and leader. And we want to thank those who took time out of their daily lives to advise, mentor, and connect with our entrepreneurs. We wouldn't be here without the help of our community, and for that, we're forever thankful. As you may have noticed, this is our first Business Incubator graduation. GSBA has a history of supporting small businesses, prioritizing community safety and well-being over profit, and growing a thriving queer economy. When someone's allowed to go into business for themselves, they almost always bring their communities along with them. Suddenly, a single entrepreneur can turn into an entire community network. Queer, trans, Black, Indigenous, entrepreneurs of color often have less access to resource, education, capital, and safe spaces to learn when it comes to building their own business. To start a business, you not only need the knowledge of your trade and your community, but also access to capital. And we know queer folks, especially folks of color, especially Black folks, have the least access to capital amongst us all. Likewise, trans folks have the highest unemployment rate compared to their cis counterparts, 3 times as high as the national average. Oftentimes, the only safe employment for queer and trans folks is working for yourself. Through this program, we've built off an already established program to support entrepreneurs through a proven business basics course while intentionally connecting them to resources and wraparound services to grow and expand their businesses. We offer all of our business training education for free and open to the public at GSBA because we know that income disparities will not be addressed until everyone is able to access their own self-determination. SBA has shown us that business owners that have a mentor have an 80% survival rate over their first 5 years. We also know that people are more likely to connect with folks that look like them, which is why programs like this are so important. And without any further ado, our current CEO and acting president, Mark Rosian.
Hello and welcome to GSBA's first ever Small Business Incubator graduation. I'm Mark Rosian, GSBA Acting President and CEO, and it is my pleasure to congratulate and introduce you to these amazing entrepreneurs. GSBA was founded with the belief that our economy is made stronger through the full participation of diverse local community. To that end, we invest in our future leaders, we work collaboratively, and we promote the exchange of ideas. Opening a small business is no easy task. Having been a small business owner myself for 30 years, I know full well the challenges of running and operating a small business, but also was able to reap the rewards that came from that business. For many, that has been a challenge. And together with Ventures, we are proud to have created the Small Business Incubator program with a focus especially on our trans, Black, Indigenous, Latinx, Pacific Islander, Middle Eastern, Asian, immigrant, disabled, and queer community. We believe that supporting diverse businesses and the dreams of creating a thriving business will help our economy become a more just and more equitable society. We hope that these small business entrepreneurs are as proud of themselves as we are of them. We know that the challenges that they face will be many, but through the support of our community and our members, we hope to see them thrive and achieve the success that they have all envisioned. So with that, it is my pleasure to celebrate with them today and to introduce you to our Small Business Incubator graduates. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much, Mark. Next, I'd like to introduce longtime GSBA friend and former board member, Ventures Executive Director, Beto Yarse.
Hello everybody, Beto Yarse, Executive Director. I want to start with congratulating all the graduates. I appreciate all your great work and thank you for all what you do to support our community and start your own small business. I started working with GSBA a long time ago, and I had my own business as well, and I was a member of the chamber. And then when I started getting involved with Ventures, I started working with GSBA and Ventures to make sure that we start collaborating. And with that, a year ago, we were able to create the first LGBTQ plus small business incubator, where we were able to support all of you with business development training, technical assistance, coaching, access to capital, incubation, and that's what Ventures is shining and supporting GSBA. We also have a lot of programming like the Ventures Marketplace that we have at Pikeless Market that we highly encourage you to go there and support small business. We have about like 75 businesses that are selling their products there. Also, we have an e-commerce where you can support. And I really appreciate all the work that we're doing with GSBA to support LGBTQ plus small business. Thank you very much for our partnership, GSBA, and congratulations again to all the graduates. Have a wonderful graduation. Take care. Bye.
Thank you so much, Beto and Mark. We wanted to highlight that this isn't the start of our relationship. In fact, we've come together to support entrepreneurs for many years. Folks like Eli Allison from Repair Revolution and Chantal Jackson from Time Well Spent. All of these entrepreneurs got their start from local orgs like ours. Let's take a look at what they're up to now. Chef Chantal Jackson is a native of Tacoma, Washington. Her culinary journey started in 2016 when she was tired of cooking for corporate chefs. So she took a leap of faith and started her own private chef business, Time Well Spent. This led to her catering, and soon she opened a food truck business. Her expertise in starting this led her to creating her own curriculum on how to open a food truck, which has been contracted through several colleges and programs in Washington State. Chef Jackson is a high demand in the Pacific Northwest and has catered for companies like GSBA, Amazon, Facebook, Starbucks, and T-Mobile. Let's give it up for Chantal.
My mission in life is just to feed people. Like I love being able to feed someone. And it doesn't matter if you're gay, straight, bi, if I can just get you in my presence and I can share my gift with you, that is all I want to accomplish in life. Food is such a powerful thing. It is a comforter. Food is a celebration. To me, I feel like if you have good food and if I could just get you at my table, I think that we can have a great conversation. It's a great conversation starter. Hi, my name is Chantal Jackson and I am the owner of Time Well Spent Catering in Tacoma, Washington. I started off as a private chef, and then from private chef, went to catering, and then from catering, that's how I got connected with GSBA. Being a GSBA member helps me be a better ally. I'm trying to be a global empire, the world's lunch lady or the culinary Oprah. Like that's what I want to do, and the GSBA has helped me see my potential.
We also have superstars like Eli Allison. After years of work and rejection as a queer person in the highly misogynistic and patriarchal auto repair industry, Eli decided to open their own shop, Repair Revolution. Repair Revolution disrupts the auto repair industry as an unapologetic feminist and LGBTQ owned and operated business since 2012. Repair Revolution is a community-driven business with social justice heart and that aims to educate and empower its customers. This business was created an opportunity for women and LGBTQ plus mechanics to have a safe place to work and honor their identities. This is what impact looks like.
I opened Repair Revolution in 2012 out of a need that I saw in our community for change. I wanted a safe, welcoming environment for customers as well as any technician that felt marginalized in the industry and didn't feel like they could be successful in the industry. My name is Eli Allison. I'm the owner of Repair Revolution in Seattle, Washington. I learned a lot about what I didn't want my shop to be through my experience in the industry, because people don't think that you could possibly be a good technician because of who you are. Being queer or a woman or whatever, you have the same starting point as everyone else here. You're not trying to prove yourself because of who you are, you're actually developing your skills and your talents. I think it's important for people to support diverse-owned businesses in general. When we start investing back into minority-owned businesses and LGBTQ-owned businesses and women-owned businesses, we are voting with our dollars and saying we want a different voice to hold power. I feel like GSBA continues to show up for me as a business and continues to examine the work that they do and if it's actually meeting the needs of diverse communities. To have an organization that's capacity to think critically about what LGBT-specific businesses might need that is different from other businesses and community, and doing work to advocate for us, and that in the background I think has been just a really amazing gift.
Wow, that's amazing. And I can't wait to see where some of these graduates are in the next few years. Speaking of which, I think it's about that time where we start to highlight our own entrepreneurs. All of the entrepreneurs before you today have poured countless amount of hours into their business and have completed the Ventures Business Basics course, as well as countless number of GSBA events and networking opportunities. These folks have juggled a lot this past year and a half. Many full-time jobs, all have families and friends, a worldwide pandemic, and they still found the time to prioritize their business. I know we've all been hit hard this past year and a half, some more than others, and through it all, these folks have showed up and shown out to support each other and themselves in this challenging time. Without further ado, I would like to present the graduating class of 2021 GSBA Small Business Incubator.
My name is Yesagura, and I'm the founder of Smash the Box. Smash the Box is an urban planning and design firm based out of Seattle, Washington that focuses on health and equity. And when it comes to my industry itself, it's pretty filled with the good old boys culture. And as someone who is first generation El Salvadoran American, and then also openly transgender man, those really don't align. Now, understanding that we are in a pandemic and looking at the growth that has come from starting this business, it's really started off as a small consulting business, and now we're going into a firm. Something that I would love for people to take away from the business itself is that not only are we working with communities, but we're actually helping to make this world a better place by aligning ourselves with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. Now, when it comes to the program, this particular program, it has substantially helped us out in understanding that the resources are there, and GSBA has been able to provide them at any time. So yeah, if y'all want to get to know Smash the Box, please visit us at smashthebox.org, and you can either give us a good old like or follow on Twitter at STBoxC.
Hello, my name is Kareen Williams, otherwise known as KJ, and I am the CEO and founder of Rise with KJ LLC. Rise with KJ began in 2018, and we're located here in South King County. We provide consultation, coaching, and facilitation services to individuals and organizations who are seeking to learn more about how to integrate diversity, equity, and inclusion into their life and into their work and systemically within the operations of their organizations. At Rise with KJ, we have been extremely helped by the program at GSBA, specifically in understanding our finances and our internal structure better. The in-person classes were very well facilitated, and were extremely helpful in creating community and expanding network among entrepreneurs, and specifically for those of us in the LGBT cohort. So if you are interested in learning more about Rise with KJ, please check out our website at risewithkj.com. Look us up on Facebook at Rise with KJ, Instagram at Rise with KJ. And thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Gabriel Bello Diaz, the co-founder and editor of Antisocial. Antisocial is a publication that's highlighting artists around Seattle and really allowing them to tell their own stories. So they're the ones that are submitting the articles, and we're doing these photo shoots where we're collaborating with local photographers, local designers, all to produce this book that is a really great story of how our community collaborates with each other. Since last year, we launched our publication on November 27th, and we were sold out within a month and a half. We just got a lot of good feedback from everyone, and right now we are building towards finding some sustainability to continue with our publication and do volume 2. I'm really excited to hopefully launch that either this year or next year. The Ventures program really helped the growth of Antisocial, just from the resources that were given, from how I'm going to organize my business, what are some things and strategies that I should be putting in set for how to continue moving forward with the most success. Feel free to follow us on Instagram at antisocial_Seattle, or feel free to reach out to me directly if you want to support the publication at antisocialseattle@gmail.com. Thank you.
My name is Christiana Obi Sumner. My pronouns are they, them, and I'm founder and principal consultant at Epiphanies of Equity LLC. Epiphanies of Equity LLC is a social equity consulting firm that specializes and centers not only intersectionality, but transformative practice and radical change towards equity. Equity, it can be understood as bringing parity to areas of disparity. And doing so, it can take various sorts of strategies, approaches, tactics, and different levels of understanding. The Epiphanies of Equity, we combine an understanding not only of the best practices, but also of the sociological, psychological, cultural, and political realities that both support and create disruptions or barriers to equity work. Over this last year, or really year and a half, there's been a lot of growth, and I don't think I can encapsulate it in a minute and a half. But I think that the biggest thing that has helped me to grow is to understand what it means to own a business, what it means to run a business, and what it means to work for myself, especially as a disabled person. One of the biggest areas that we discuss is disability justice, especially in the workplace. And as a disability justice consultant, it has been really difficult to also practice what I preach. Over the last year, I've been able to implement some of those pieces to increase my awareness and understanding of self and be able to better advocate and help others. If you would like to work with Epiphanies of Equity or get to know more about me or my story, you can reach out to ChristianaObiSumner@gmail.com, ChristianaObiSumner.com, or find Christiana Obi Sumner on Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, or Instagram. Thank you, and I will talk to you soon.
Hi, my name is Ace, and I'm the founder and head of design of House Cosmopolitan, an architecture and design practice focused on creating places where people belong. And so if you are looking for an architect who has the skills to take you from the first sketch to the last brick being laid, who is able to realize your dream and focus on creating spaces where people truly feel welcome and have a great understanding of what your business is, what your brand or what your identity wants to be in that space, then I am your architect. I have been extremely fortunate enough to have gone through the GSBA Incubator and find like-minded entrepreneurs who are also focused on creating meaningful impact through their work. And so if you are looking for someone who is not just gonna give you a design and then hand it off to you, but actually walk you through the process of what it means to create a physical space, then feel free to contact me through email at agh@housecosmopolitan.com.
I hope you're enjoying listening to our fabulous entrepreneurs. These folks are not only thriving within their business, but also as leaders in the community. Many of these people have gone on to run campaigns, apply for board positions, and volunteer throughout. The summer of 2020 was life-changing for everyone. And these next entrepreneurs took the time to dig in and find space for them in their business. Next up, Summer 2020 Cohort.
We are Positively Positive Education Productions, a LLC with a physical sponsorship with Fractured Atlas to provide a performance arts education and an entertainment resource to teach people about the HIV positive, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, intersex, asexual, aromantic, demisexual, Black, Indigenous, people of color, disabled, and immigrant communities through spoken word poetry, hip-hop music, theater, performances, film recording, radio podcasts, educational lectures, workshops, writing books and articles, will provide us the tools to launch a successful, self-sustaining, and an exciting entrepreneur venture capital to reach communities around the world.
Happy Pride Month! I am Sam. I am the owner of Perfect Pronouns. We are a pride-oriented gift shop that specializes in pronoun merchandise. I'm so grateful to have been a part of the Incubator program, learning how to grow and scale my business in a way that suits my customers and me as a business owner. If you want to learn more about Perfect Pronouns, you can find us online at perfectpronouns.com. Happy Pride!
Hello, my name is Manuel Torres, and I'm the artist and owner behind Manifest Your Will. I'm from Yakima and a child of immigrants who thrives at the intersection of the queerness, brujeria, and mexicanidad. I specialize in creating one-of-a-kind crystal companions in reclaimed copper. With 2020, COVID-19 shut down all pop-up markets, and I no longer was able to vend. Thankfully, though, I was accepted into the GSBA Incubator program, and I completed the Ventures Business course. I learned how to maximize my profit margins, work with a variety of newer crystals, and I started to create custom crystal companion sets. If you would like to find my work as well as inquire about your very own pendant, you can find me at instagram.com/manifestyourwill. I would like to thank the GSBA Ventures as well as Levi for this incredible opportunity. I wish you all a wonderful Pride, and I hope you all can manifest your will.
Hi y'all, I am Sean Glaze. I use they them pronouns. I'm the founder of Inclusive Data. Inclusive Data, we are a market research firm. Not only do we help with your standard market research, are you able to reach your target audience? What do your prices look like? Who are your competitors? We also help with facilitating the world's largest community-led research projects. We are one of the co-facilitators for the world's largest community-led research project. And it's a huge deal because what we have been working on and what we've been achieving is Black and Brown leadership and the ability to change the way that our city and our county allocates resources, especially money. And this last year, we've also helped people get grants. So many grants. How many grants? Well, right now, the last year, we've helped get over $6 million in grants for Black small businesses and nonprofits. And we are just getting started. So I would love it if you could tell more Black and brown businesses about the work that we do so we can help them, either through our classes, which are ongoing, include a way to connect with us one-on-one, or if it's for our full service offerings where we provide operational as well as grant writing support. So with that said, thank you so much. Make sure you follow us on all the social medias, Inclusive Data on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, etc. And we'll see you there. Thank you.
My name is Felix Blanco. I am the owner and founder of Evolving Paths. I am a professional coach certified with the International Coaching Federation. I work with motivated individuals who get to a point in their lives where they feel stuck, and I help them to come up with a clear vision for what they want their lives to look like. Then I coach them through a very specific process that helps them remove their limiting beliefs, and they come up with a clear plan of what they want to manifest in their professions, their relationships, their businesses, with their families, and their lives in general. In the last months, I have received valuable training from the GSBA, and I have been exposed to important tools to help me create my business. I am in the process of launching my website, and I have been providing support to clients in the US and abroad through this time of uncertainty, change, and adaptation to our new normality. If you are curious about what life coaching can do for you, please send me an email at felixblanco.coach@gmail.com or set up a complimentary 30-minute consultation through my website at www.myevolvingpaths.com. I look forward to hearing from you.
Wow. Thanks again to each of our participants. And congratulations to the 2020 graduating class of GSBA's Small Business Incubator. We know you'll go far, and we're excited to see what's in your future. I hope that you all found a few small businesses to support today. And remember, you don't have to wait until Pride Month to spend intentionally. You can buy from LGBTQ and BIPOC-owned businesses every day. If you're interested in learning more about our program, applying yourself, or even being a coach, feel free to check out our website or email me directly, Levi Coffin. I hope that all of you have a blessed rest of your Pride Week and join us for our networking event next week around LGBTQ allyship in the workplace. Happy Pride and be safe, y'all.